Hello everybody, in this video we are going to be taking a look at a scenario where Nigeria from my WICSO comes to the real world. As you can see, pretty big country. They take up a lot. Why is there an I here? Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. There we go. So, they take up a concerning portion of Central Africa. In fact, I just realized this, but they actually go into current-day Libya. And I think they even border WICSO Libya. Anyways, if you guys like this, then don't forget to. I forgot to draw in the border of South Sudan. Then don't forget to like and subscribe. I guess I say this every time. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers by the end of this year. So yeah. Also, not this Saturday because it's gonna be March 14th, the day that crabs fries. Wait, is it the 14th? Yeah. So not the 14th, because first of all, that's the day that Krabs fries, and second of all, that is when Hades Fro's WICSO is ending. So I'm gonna want to watch that, but the Saturday after, I'm gonna be doing a stream for 250,250 subscribers. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get on with this. So, why is that there? Oh, there we go. So, also, I am going to talk about WICSO at the end. So, first of all, CSDO, NATO, those aren't going to be in this, like, etc., etc. Anyways, let's just show who they're going to invade first. So, first of all, the nations that physically cannot exist. Also, they're going to be annexing their occupation zone. There's no need to occupy it anymore. Like, this nation doesn't exist anymore. Anyways, they're going to be attacking the Chad. So, first of all, they're going to be attacking Chad. They're also going to be attacking the rest of Nigeria. Also, in this, like, it's a war scenario. They're going to be attacking you. And I think this is part of the DRC, so they're not going to be attacking that for now. Also, I think that's a part of Mali. So, you know what? They're invading Mali. Anyways, let's just see how they're going to be doing this. So, they begin invade. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can guarantee if a war did actually happen, they would all be screwed. Like there would be no possibility of them winning. Unless like some divine intervention happened, they would not survive this. Especially considering what I believe is like originally like maybe like 300 million if like Mali, Chad, and over here combined have 50 million, and then like Nigeria had like 250 million, I think. Then that means a considerable portion of all these populations are gone. Also, down here probably contributes to this. So yeah, these guys actually, now that I think about it, these guys probably have a very large population, maybe like exceeding 500 million, because like they also have their WICSO population. Anyways, now they're going to be invading the nations that have not been touched. I lied. They're invading Mali. No, wait. No, that's Mali. I'm so confused. They're gonna be invading these nations. So, and they're actually going to be putting up a slight fight. And by slight, I mean very little. Wait. Wait, no, okay. So they very quickly just like cut these guys off. Boom, you're dead. And they just, yeah. They aren't completely instantly falling though, which is good. Although in a peace treaty, there is going to be full annexation. Yeah. And they are now going to be doing something very slightly more peaceful. And they are going to be forming an alliance. And you might be wondering, who is it? First of all, let me plug my up. There we go. So you might be wondering, who is it going to be with? Well, my friend, First of all, if you haven't seen my WICSO, you should watch it. Second of all, let me introduce you to how I'm going to be doing the WICSO alliance. Like, if like a country comes from WICSO to the real world, let me show you how I'm going to be doing the alliances. Oh yeah, triangle. That's right, we have shapes again. Anyways, they're going to be forming the triangle alliance with you, because I forgot your name. You, because I also forgot your name. I think one of these two is Ghana, because I'm pretty sure this is the Ivory Coast. They're not forming one with the Ivory Coast, though. They're going to be forming it with the DRC, Angola, and very finally, you. Anyways, yeah. But there is also going to be an opposing alliance, and it's going to be formed by Mauritania. Just like every nation that's over here. So that includes Senegal and the Gambia. You, you, you. I don't know my Western African nations and the Ivory Coast. So yeah. And also South Sudan. So yeah. I can also turn this off, by the way. So yeah. We are going to be seeing an invasion. And I'm going to tell you this. They didn't join in any alliances. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. They aren't gonna be living for much longer. Sorry, Sudan, but you put yourself on the chopping block for being independent from the British Empire. They very quickly get pushed right back to the coast. Although something surprising is gonna be happening. We see Saudi Arabia gets in on the third party, and then kaboom. So let's see what a peace treaty is gonna look like, because it's actually gonna be a peace treaty this time. A peace treaty is going to look something like this. Very messy, I know. So, we're going to be seeing, I said Algeria. Algeria's next, I'm joking. So, Nigeria is going to be annexing this part of Sudan. So, yeah. Saudi Arabia is going to be annexing this part. This part. But you might be wondering, what's going to be happening to this part? Puppet state. Yeah, that's basically it. Just a puppet state. That's it. So yeah, we have our first Nigerian puppet state. So let me just get that shape. Kaboom. So yeah, I don't know why I turned off. So now we are going to be seeing Nigeria set their sights north, and look at Libya. Why Libya? They've fallen into civil war. Poor Libya. Libya just can't catch a break in anything. So, first area that tolerance is way too high. First area that's going to be breaking away. This area over here. Kaboom. Next area that's going to be breaking away is going to be these southern areas. Right by the Nigerian border, but they didn't fund this. And the last areas that are going to be breaking away are going to be right over here. Right by the Nigerian border. Wow. Anyways, let me just, okay, yeah, that's better. Nigeria's like, you know what? We want some land. So Nigeria is going to be launching an invasion. Also, can I just say how behemothly large Nigeria is? Like, you know, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna bring them onto the US. Look, so this is them over the US. And this is them over Russia. This is them over Europe. They basically cover all of Europe. In fact, Australia. Gone. Like, just look. They're basically as big as Brazil. Like, that's pretty big. Anyways, wartime. Ta-da-da-da. Yeah, this is all basically desert, so like it's all just gonna be occupied. Like nothing's gonna be going on here. So yeah, this is what it's gonna immediately look like, because like no one lives here. So let me get the banana color one. There we go. Anyways, we are gonna be seeing another nation joining on this. You, so proud of you. Growing up just like your colonizer, invading countries. Isn't that right, France? Just remember the Napoleonic Wars, everyone. Anyways, yeah, Libya is very quickly falling apart. So yeah, and when it's just this sad sliver, it just falls over to Nigeria. So I don't even know what to say. So let's just see what peace treaty is like before I feel even more bad for just even more bad for Libya. So this is what the peace treaty is going to look like for Libya. So first of all, they are the Tunisians are going to be gaining this. Um, it's going to look like this. There we go. And now I'm not going to be like giving any other nation's land because all of these are going to end up being puppet states. This is the puppet state. This is a puppet state. I'm going to very slightly change that color. There we go. This is a no, that's not a puppet state. And we see that um, we also see this end up becoming a puppet state. So yeah, they now very quickly are gaining a lot of territory. Anyways, let me just give them their triangles. So boom, a bap, and a bang. And also, I'm just okay. 12 minutes. That's how long I'm recording for. Good to know. Anyways, now Nigeria only has 4 options for expanding. Now they could go up to okay, never mind. They could go over to for God's sake. They could for oh my god, I'm gonna kill something. Yep, so all their neighbors are now in the square lines or the triangular lines. Hello, Americas. Did you miss colonization? No. Too bad. So, I don't even know what to say, so say goodbye to you. They are now Nigeria. The colony becomes the colonizer. Wise words from animation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily words. Anyways, so yeah, they now have an overseas colony. How does that make you feel, the British and I don't know the Irish? Because in many of my WICSOs, they are colonizers or very strong, except that this current one, because they are not a colonizer; they were a colony. Anyways, so Nigeria now is basically completely stopped because the Americans like, you step foot in our continent, we will murder you. Now everyone here is like, what the hell do you mean our continent? I mean your continent. So America's feeling like this. Just ask Canada and Greenland and Panama and Venezuela and Iran. Also, any countries I just mentioned, like especially Venezuela and Iran. I know you guys don't have the best like leaders, but like I do hope anyone in the war currently is okay. Anyways, enough of the sappy stuff and let's get on with the fun stuff. Central America. Yeah. That wasn't necessary. I just wanted to. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Heading back onto the alliance layer, we are going to be seeing 2 more things get formed. First of all, it's going to be the Circle Alliance. And that's going to be, oh dear lord, that's a very large circle. It is going to be between Ethiopia, Somalia, I said Somaliland, Eritrea, and Djibouti. As well as, I believe, Kenya. They are mainly just making one because, like, they don't want to get invaded. So, yeah. And then we see another one get made. Bit scary. Made by the Europeans. So it's made by the Spanish, made by the British, made by the French, the Italians, the Bosnians for some reason. Don't know why they're in it, but why not? The Turks, the Greeks. Wow, the Turks and the Greeks work together. Has hell just froze over? Oh, I'm getting a call from my friend in Florida. Oh, it's very cold there, apparently. Okay, good to know. Anyways, more nations are going to be joining, so yeah. Europeans are now like, so yeah, you are not stepping foot in Europe. We will murder you if you try. And Nigeria's like, you will murder us if we try. You will murder us if we try. Why can't we go anywhere? That could have been, I should probably not do that. But then they realize something. Nobody stopped them from going to Asia. I know it's very, though, like, India's like, yeah, they won't go. Then troops are by here, and they're like, and then, boom. Yeah. Nigeria is going to be landing here. I have an itch. There we go. They make a landing, and then, boom. That was the wrong color. Also, I swear I made Nigeria's color darker. Oh yeah, that was before they united with the other nation. Anyways, we are now 17 minutes in, so I think it's time. And what is it time for? Nigeria and all of their allies are gonna start and their brothers are gonna start mobilizing. And on the 20th of June, 2047. That's right, 2047. Don't know how the world hasn't revolved into hell. We are going to be seeing the Nigerians declare war on the Square Alliance. That's right. Wait, no. The whole alliance. So that includes you, and just like all of you. I know these guys aren't in it. I'm gonna be fixing that. I just didn't want to have to click it each time. There we go. And it also includes you. So, kaboom. Oh, and you two. I nearly forgot you two. I believe that is now every square member. Okay, yeah. Anyways, so we also are going to need to get the attacking members so they can be colored in I don't know, purple, dark purple. So every single triangle member, that's Kenya, they are going to be getting in on the wall, which is 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. Although really only 2 can benefit. So over here is where the first firefight is going to be. Oh jeez, it appears hell is over here. Nice. So East Asia. Hello, East Asia. West Africa. Not only did I get the direction wrong, I got the continent wrong. So West Africa. Yeah, I got it right this time. They are screwed. That's all I can say. They are just they're dead. They're screwed. They very quickly get cut in half. And when they get cut in half, wanna know what's gonna be happening? This is gonna be happening. And over here, this. And not just that, also this. I'm going to be grabbing this color. So, yeah. So, that is everywhere except you, 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 and you. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, good to know. So, um, Nigeria is apparently stronger than everyone thought. And why is that? They may or may not be being funded by someone. Some two. Okay, probably a lot more than just those two. But they're being funded. That's all that matters. And everyone's dead. And in this peace treaty, it's actually going to be more lenient than you think. Peace treaty. Anyway, so in this peace treaty, we see so Saudi Arabia's African territories are taken. We see a triangular shaped portion of Algeria get taken. And this nation is annexed. And I think that's all that happened for Nigeria. Regarding the purple team, I think Ghana annexed like these nations. And we saw, I don't even know who you are, I think it's Uganda. They just annexed like all of South Africa, gaining a large population boost. Anyways, that's actually going to be the end of this video, although I would like to talk about WICSO for a minute or two. So, I have finally made up my mind on how I want the series to end. I know, it took a while, but I now know that, well, I already knew I wanted it to end on episode 100, so that's good. So that makes me feel very yippee. But I didn't know how I wanted it to end. But at school today, I had nothing better to do, so I decided to plan out, like, basically the whole of the series. So, like, I planned out episodes 56 up to, like 70. I do know how I want World War IV to happen. It's gonna be pretty good. And I don't know if I'm gonna. I was gonna say I don't know if I'm gonna have nukes. I probably will. So I know how I want. Oh, I know how I want that to happen. World War V, I haven't thought of yet, although I do have a few plans. Um, will there be a World War VI? I don't know. And how I and do I know how I want the series to actually end? Yes. Although I can't reveal that I just saved the non-WICSO map. Hello, other non-WICSO map. Good thing I have you open. So, yeah, I just wanted to like. Also, regarding episode 56, I haven't recorded it yet, mainly because like I I am planning to have there be a cinematic scene at the end. This time, I swear, I'm being honest. On my episode like 30, because like I do want to just say how like what the 30 cinematic was gonna be. Basically, like you remember like Via Alago, right? Like that person who was like the like Quebec and Ontario and French unificationist person. Basically, she was gonna go with Gretelin, Yelindra, and Razani, or whatever they called, and like they were gonna like make like a deal, and like only like I think like Gretelin or something, or either Yelindra or Gretelin, they were gonna be the one that didn't sign it. That's basically what that was gonna be it. Anyways, I think I should probably get this uploaded because yeah. Anyways, goodbye, fellas.